Next, last concept, present value. Okay. At present, purchased a car for rupees 5 lakh. At present, get a loan amount of rupees 2 lakh. So, after completed a number of years, at certain rate of interest to repay the total loan amount, that is known as future, so that is known as present value. That is known as present value. That is known as present value. Okay. So can I have the board? Now present value formula is present value formula is now V is equal to P divided by I into 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n. Okay. Now compared to future value and present value formula, now added denominator term. 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n. Okay. In future value concept, now the investment is starting from immediately. Now the investment is one another formula. Now the investment is starting from immediately or starting from today. So now we use the formula. Now total amount is equal to P divided by I into 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n minus 1 into 1 plus I. Okay. Now the investment is start from start from immediately. Okay. So now refer I think example number 27. Time value of money concept, example number 27. Okay. Now the investment is starting from immediately. Now we follow this formula. Okay. Can I have the board? Okay, listen, we are going to discuss with some May 2025 problems. May 2025 problems. May 2025 problems. Okay, now problem number So problem number 1, find the future value of an investment of rupees 7,000. Okay. The question is find the future value of an investment of rupees 7,000 compounded quarterly at 10% per annum for 3 years, given that 1.025 whole to the power 12 equal to 1.34489. Now option A, B, C, D is given the question. So now question is find the future value of an investment of rupees 7,000 compounded quarterly at 10% per annum for 3 years. Now value given that 1.025 whole to the power 12 is equal to 1.34489. That is value is given that question. Now option A 7435.73. Option B 9414.20. Option C 7941.42, and option D 8000. Okay, option D is 8000. Okay, listen. So now question is find the future value of an investment. Okay. So the investment value is rupees 7,000, compounded quarterly at 10% per annum for 3 years. So now given question, P is equal to rupees 7,000. Rate of interest is 10% per annum, payable quarterly, and n is equal to number of years equal to 3 years. N is equal to number of years equal to 3 years. In compound interest formula, in compound, find the future value. Okay, in compound interest, amount should be calculated by the formula is, now amount is equal to P into 1 plus, so here quarterly formula. So 1 plus R divided by 400 whole to the power 4n. Okay, whole to the power 4n only, whole to the power 4n only. So now R is equal to what? 10%. Okay. So 10 divided by 400. 10 divided by 400. That is 0.025 plus 1. 1.025. Okay. Now 1.025 whole to the power 12 value is given that question. So 1.025 whole to the power 12 is how much? Into so normal calculator is allowed in CA Foundation examination, but scientific calculator should not be allowed in CA Foundation examination. So 1.025 into equal is second time. Okay, equal is second time. So here A is equal to P into 1 plus R is equal to 10 divided by 400 whole to the power 4 into n is equal to how many years? 3 years. So 4 into 3, 12. 4 into 3, 12. For example, 1 year how many quarters? 4 quarters. 2 years, 8 quarters. 3 years, 12 quarters. So 4 into 3, 12. Okay. So into equal is second time. Second. Okay. Now 10 divided by 400 equal to 0.025 plus 1 equal to 1.025 into equal is second time. Second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is given that value. Now given that value is 1.34489 is given in that question. 1.34489 value is given that question. So into principal value. Into principal value is how much? 7,000 only. Into 7,000. Okay, into 7,000. Okay, into 7,000. So 9414.20 is answer. Okay, so 7,000 into 1 plus 10 divided by 400 whole to the power 12 is equal to 9414.20 is answer. So the value is given that question. The value is given that question. So problem is very, very simple. 1.34489 into principal value 7,000. 7,000 is answer. 7,000 is answer. Otherwise we follow formula. Okay. So now formula is, quarterly formula is total amount is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 400 whole to the power 4n. Okay. So R is equal to now given question 10%. 10 divided by 400, that is 0.025 plus 1 is equal to 1.025 whole to the power 4 into n is equal to how many years? 3 years. So 4 into 3, 12. So 1 year 4 quarters, 2 years 8 quarters, 3 years 12. Okay. So 3 years 12 quarters whole to the power 12. Okay. So now we follow normal calculator. Okay. Into equally second time. Second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1.3448. Okay, 1.3448 into 7000 is answer. 9414 is answer. 9414 is answer. Okay. Can you rub the board? Okay. Can you rub the board? Okay. Again, second sum. So effective rate of concept. The effective annual rate of interest corresponding to nominal rate of 6% per annum payable half yearly. Okay. So now find the effective rate of interest. Okay. The effective annual rate of interest corresponding to nominal rate of 10% per annum payable half yearly. Now option A is 6.07%. So option B is 6.06%. Now option C is 6.08%. So option D is 6.09%. So now effective rate of interest formula is, so already I told, effective rate of interest is equal to compound interest divided by principal value. Okay. So in compound interest formula, now P is deductible term. P is deductible term. Okay. Listen. So at present the nominal rate of interest is 10% per annum. Find effective rate of interest. Okay. At present the nominal rate of interest is 10% per annum payable half yearly. Okay. Now payable half yearly. Find effective rate of interest. So now effective rate of interest half yearly formula is 1 plus R divided by 200 whole to the power 2n. Okay. So now 1 year how many half? 1 year how many half? 2 half. 1 year how many half? 2 half. So now given question the year is not mentioned. Now question is, at present the nominal rate of interest is 10% per annum payable half yearly. Find effective rate of interest. So now given question here is total number of year is 1 year. So 1 year how many half? 2 half. Okay. So effective rate of interest equal to 1 plus R is equal to what? R is equal to what? 10%. Okay. 10%. 10 divided by 200 whole to the power 2 into 1 year. So listen. 10 divided by 200 is 0.05 plus 1 equal to 1.05 into equal. Okay, something wrong. So now given question, Now given question, %6 per annum, not 10%. 6% per annum payable half yearly. 6% per annum payable half yearly. So now R is equal to 6%. was equal to 6%. So 6 divided by 200. 6 divided by 200 plus 1. But 1.03 into 2 years. That is 1.0609 minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1. So 0.069. 0.0609. So into 100 is 6.09 percentage. 6.09 percentage. Okay. Now effective interest formula is 1 plus r divided by 100 whole to the power n minus 1d. Okay. So in other words, compound interest divided by principal. In compound interest formula, so now P term is deductible. Now P term is deductible, that is effective rate of interest. So 6 divided by 200 plus 1 into second time, that is 1.0609 minus 1. 0.0609 into 100 equal to 6.09 percentage. 6.09 percentage. Okay. Okay, listen. Can I have the board? Now next sum. Now next sum. Now next sum. Okay. Raju will pay installment. Okay. So he get a bank loan amount or any other amount. He will pay installment. Okay. Raju will pay installment of rupees 3150. That is P is equal to rupees 3150. 3150 per month. Per month. For the next 3 years. For the next 3 years. So n is equal to 3 years. N is equal to 3 years. For the next 3 years. For the next 3 years. For the next 3 years. Towards his okay, again once I read the question. Raju will pay installment of rupees 3150 per month. 3150 per month for the next 3 years towards, so something network is used, towards his loan at an interest of 12.4 percentage discount. 12.4 percentage discount. 12.4 percentage discount. 12.4 percentage discounted monthly. What was the approximate amount of loan taken initially? Okay, that is present value is how much? Okay, now given that 1.01033 whole to the power 36 is equal to 1.448. Okay, 1.448. Now option is given that question. Now option A 9742.29. Option B 13683. Now option C 94345 and option D 74158. 74158. Okay. Okay. Now Mr. Raju repaying installment amount is rupees 3150 per month. The total number of years is 3 years. and the rate of interest is 12%. Again, once I read the question, Raju will pay installment of rupees 3150 per month for the next 3 years to his loan at an interest rate 12.4% discounted monthly. What was the approximate amount of loan taken initially? Okay. So any loan amount, okay, any loan amount, the problem is present value. Okay, at percentage, at present purchase rate car for rupees 5 lakh at loan amount. At present, get a loan amount of rupees 5 lakh in SBI bank. So the problem is present value formula. Present value sum. Now present value formula is V is equal to P divided by I into 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n only. So now given question is monthly formula we use. Now he pay the installment amount is rupees 3150 per month. The total number of years is given that question, that is 3 years. Now rate of interest is 12.4% discounted monthly. Okay. So now given question monthly formula is 12p. So here 1200 whole to the power 12n minus 1 divided by 1 plus I divided by 1200 whole to the power 12n whole to the power 12n. Now come back to future value and present value formula. So additionally denominator term only additional term. Okay. Now future value formula is P divided by I into 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n minus 1. Now present value formula is P divided by I into 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus I divided by 100 whole to the power n. Okay. So additionally comes, in present value formula additionally comes denominator term only. Okay. Now monthly formula is 1 month how many, 1 year how many months, 12 months. So 1 divided by 12. Okay. So 1200. So now given question, given that value is 1.01033 whole to the power 36. So percentages, rate of interest is 12.4. So 12.4 divided by 1200 is 0.01033 plus 1.01033, that is given that value whole to the power 36 in